Oh yeah, these are tough. YouTube family, what up though? If you didn't know, I'm DJ Swavor, and this is a brand new episode of Ottoman Box Openings. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now, and make sure you tap that bell notification button right next to it. Also, if you haven't already, be sure you're giving the kid a follow on all the major social media platforms. On this episode of Ottoman Box Openings, we're gonna be taking a look at some brand new Nike sneaker technology that quite honestly, I've been looking forward to get my hands on. The sneaker we're gonna be taking a look at in this episode is the brand new Nike Joyride CC3 setter. Now do not get this sneaker confused with the Nike Flyknit Joyride Run, whatever that bullshit is called. That sneaker is hideous. Looks like they took a Presto and threw this Joyride technology on it. Nah bruh, we're not looking at that one. We're taking a look at the other Nike Joyride sneaker that released. This sneaker hasn't released over here in the United States yet, so technically this is an early review. Yeah, I know man, I ain't posted a video in what seems like forever. The main reason I haven't been posting videos consistently is because I've honestly been trying to avoid spontaneous buys just for this channel. I am trying my hardest to only buy sneakers that I know for a fact that I'm gonna rock more than once. There's a reason I've had so many sneaker review videos over the last couple of years on this channel. Your boy was literally buying everything that I saw, and if I'm being quite honest, that habit is super expensive. And it just so happened that about a month ago I had a super epiphany. You know, I'm cleaning out my closet trying to rearrange my shoe collection, and then it dawned on me. I have so many shoes that I have not even touched. It's ridiculous. It's borderline embarrassing when I think about it. There's no reason for me to have so many sneakers that I haven't even worn and have no intention of wearing. And on top of that, there's no reason for me to have so many sneakers that I've only worn once and probably will never wear again. So I vowed to myself to make a change. From here on out, I'm only buying sneakers that I know I can wear with multiple outfits and sneakers that I know I'm gonna wear a whole bunch of times. And this right here hurts my heart to even say it. I even got caught up in the Instagram wormhole. I was just buying sneakers just to stunt on Instagram to say I got a sneaker. I started to buy sneakers just so I can post on Instagram that I bought a sneaker just to look cool or something. And after thinking about it, that was lame as hell. Now I ain't taking it that far and saying I'm not buying sneakers. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be copping sneakers still. I'm just making a conscious effort to only buy sneakers that as soon as I see them, I know I gotta have them. If I see a sneaker and I gotta convince myself that the sneaker is dope, I don't need it. If I see a sneaker and I gotta go to the resale market to see how much it's reselling for before I cop it, I don't need it. If I see a sneaker and I have to go on Instagram and see a million on-foot pictures to convince myself I need to cop it, I don't need it. This is the standard I'm going by. The first time I see a sneaker, if I don't get that instant, oh I gotta have that sneaker feeling, I don't need it. Straight up, bruh. That's how I'm rocking from here on out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna give me some room in my closet, and I know for a fact it's gonna put just a little bit more money in my pocket. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to sneaker release Saturdays, I still be feeling like Pookie from New Jack City.
I try to kick, man. That shit just be calling me, man. Be calling me, man.
But from here on out, I absolutely have to fight those sneaker temptations or check myself into sneaker rehab. I'm pretty sure there's one out there somewhere. So to all of my people out there that have been asking me when the next sneaker review is or asking me if I've quit YouTube, the answer's no. I'm still here rocking with y'all. But unless I start seeing some sneakers that instantly send a tingle down my body, you might not be seeing as many videos as you used to. Sorry. Now that I got that out the way, let's go ahead and take a look at these dope sneakers. Now, like I said before, this Nike Joyride CC3 setter has not released over here in the States yet. I have no idea why Nike didn't release this sneaker over here in the States yet. All I know is that the pictures that I saw of this sneaker look 10 times better than that Flyknit Joyride Run bull that they put out a couple weeks ago. Apparently, a lot of y'all agree with me because the Nike Joyride Flyknit is not moving units at all. Literally sitting on shelves any store you go into. Now, even though that sneaker is ugly and this sneaker right here from the pictures that I saw are dope, I'm still shocked that neither one of these sneakers are really selling out. Normally when Nike comes out with new technology, it's almost guaranteed that the first couple models move crazy units. That's definitely not the case with these shoes. But if you've been rocking with me, you know I don't give a damn about sneaker sales. If a sneaker is dope, I'm getting it. If it's not dope, it's not hitting this Ottoman. This CC3 setter, from what I saw on Instagram and from social social media pictures is fly as hell. Since this sneaker hasn't released over here in the States yet, I had to order this sneaker off the Sneakers and Stuff website. Like I said in previous videos, y'all better stop sleeping on these overseas sneaker boutiques. The sneaker only took a couple of days to get from London to my doorstep. We got the sneaker right here on this Ottoman, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. And this right here is the Nike Joyride CC3 setter. Bruh, try to say that 3 times in a row. My first glance at this sneaker in hand and I am straight up blown away. This sneaker is so damn fly. Now the only bad thing about this sneaker being so different is I don't even know how to explain this sneaker to y'all. As you can see, the entire upper of this sneaker is comprised of a knit material. At first glance, this knit material almost looks like that battle knit that Nike used on the LeBron. I think it was the 14 or 15 or 16. I don't know which one it is, but if you look it up, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It looks exactly like this knit. Bruh, it's just a lot going on in this shoe, but all of it goes well together and all of it looks dope as hell. Now there is another colorway of this sneaker where the upper is, I think, fuchsia or pink, but I was feeling this one a lot better, especially with these lime green hits all over the shoe. On the side of the sneaker, you have a hard plastic material with the Nike check embossed inside of that plastic. I'm gonna assume that this hard plastic material on the side of the sneaker is used for support because the rest of this knit on the upper is not firm and it's rather flimsy if you ask me. The midsole on this sneaker is super fire as well. The majority of the midsole is white, but if you take a look, there's little holes inside of that white midsole that gives way to that lime green color underneath. The leather additions to this sneaker are super dope as well. You have a leather paneling in the lacing system as well as a leather ankle collar. Kind of adds a little luxury to this sneaker, you feel me? Going into the rear portion of this sneaker, you have that same kind of hard plastic material that you found on the side of the sneaker in that lime green color. I'm gonna assume that hard plastic material on the back is for support to the back of your foot. On top of that hard plastic material, you have the Joyride branding as well as a Nike check. The pull tab on the rear portion of the sneaker is super different. Normally a pull tab is in the middle of the sneaker, but for this CC3 setter, they decided to kind of offset the pull tab. I'm not shocked that they did that because this is a brand new sneaker model, and you know when something is brand new, you got to do something outlandish to get people talking about it. The only bad thing is, as dope as this sneaker is, nobody's really talking about this shoe. The inside of the sneaker has some of the same features that you found on the outside of the sneaker. All white midsole with the little holes in it that give way to the lime green color underneath, and that all white battle knit upper. The only difference is, instead of the hard plastic lime green material that you found on the outside for support, they decided to use this leather paneling on the inside of the sneaker with the lime green hits on the outside. Almost forgot to mention, on the toe box, there is an all black Nike check sitting on top of the white knit material. Like I said before, the lacing system on this shoe is something that I've never seen on a Nike sneaker. The tongue of this sneaker actually goes underneath the side of the shoe. I'm probably not explaining this well at all, but as you see for yourself, this tongue is weird, bruh. One thing that's consistent about Nike sneakers is that there's always gonna be branding on the ankle wrapping or the tongue of the sneaker. For this sneaker, on the ankle wrap or tongue or whatever you wanna call it, they have the Nike branding with the Joyride branding as well. Now we're about to get to the most important part of this sneaker, the bottom sole. Bruh, I've never seen anything like this before. Well, I mean, technically nobody has seen this before since this is brand new technology, right? In a nutshell, the whole concept of the Joyride cushioning technology is that you were literally walking or running on beanbag beads. Now, before I saw this sneaker, I thought Nike was just gassing us all up. Nah, bruh, they literally meant what they said. As you can see through the bottom sole of this sneaker, the cushioning of this sneaker is literally beanbag beads. Now, I don't know how comfortable that's gonna be, but the whole concept of it sounds dope as hell to me. Man, y'all know what? Hold on real quick. Oh, hell yeah, they weren't playing. Damn, this sneaker is comfortable. This sneaker might be more comfortable than Boost technology. The concept is dope. The fact that they use actual beanbag beads as cushioning is dope. And even that color that they use for the bottom sole is dope. The pink and lime green beads go perfectly with the lime green hits on the bottom of this sole. I'm telling y'all, Nike can freak a bottom sole on this sneaker so many ways in the future. I can't wait to see what they come up with. The left sneaker looks exactly the same as this right sneaker, so I'm not gonna pull it out and repeat the same stuff all over again. And for the most part, that explains this brand new Nike Joyride CC3 setter. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this sneaker an Easy 8. The design of this sneaker, in my opinion, is dope as hell. I love my sneakers looking a little bit different, and you're not gonna find any sneaker like this on the market right now. Add in the fact that the cushioning technology lived up to the hype that Nike put out as this being the most comfortable Nike sneaker ever. I'm all the way in, bruh. I can almost guarantee this will not be my last CC3 setter. One thing I do wish they did different on this sneaker is give it another name. Nike, did y'all have to pick something that hard to say? Like I said before, this sneaker has not released over here in the States. This sneaker actually released a couple of weeks ago over in Europe, and right now, this sneaker is literally sitting on every major sneaker boutique's website over there. And like I said before, that's a little weird to me, because normally when Nike comes out with a new technology on a sneaker, the first 1 or 2 colorways are bound to sell out. For some odd reason, that's not the case with this sneaker, even as dope as it looks. Since you can go on overseas boutiques websites like Foot Patrol, Hand and Shop, In Clothing, Offspring, and get this sneaker in full size runs, there is no resale market for this sneaker. This sneaker only retail for 180 bucks, which in my opinion is a pretty good price. I can't wait to see what Nike does with this new Joyride cushioning system. And from the looks of this CC3 setter, it looks like Nike's off to a pretty good start. And this is the brand new Nike Joyride CC3 setter.